All right, so for today's deep dive, we're focusing on just one single component. It's the Aurora IPA-SFP-10GMM-1 module.
Yep.
And this tiny piece of hardware, it's kind of a perfect microcosm of modern AV networking. I mean, it sits right at that intersection of, extreme speed and really strategic procurement.
It really does. And when you look at high-capacity AV over IP, especially in these massive installations, you realize the bottleneck isn't the screen.
Right.
It's the data pipe.
Mm-hmm.
You need uncompromising speed, just rock-solid reliability to handle all that data, 4K video, control signals, everything. And this module is built to be that pipeline.
So let's get into the specifics here. The full name is the Aurora Multimedia IPA-SFP-10GMM-1, and it operates at a very crucial benchmark. We're talking 10 Gbps.
And that 10 gig number, that's really the baseline now. It's the minimum you need for low latency real-time video in these kinds of environments. It's a difference between a data stream and what feels like a real live connection.
Okay, and drilling down a bit more, the sources are clear. It's an SFP plus multi-mode module, and it uses LC50125 fiber, that multi-mode part. That's pretty important, isn't it?
Oh, it's critical. It tells you this is designed for secure, high-density distribution inside a building or maybe across a campus, shorter fiber runs, cheaper, simpler to install than single mode.
And it's explicitly marked for use with IPX series devices. So this isn't some generic part.
No, not at all. It's tailor-made for Aurora's ecosystem. In fact, the old part number was IPX-SFP-10GMM-1. It's that specific.
But wait, if it's proprietary like that, I mean, doesn't that just scream vendor lock-in? Doesn't that risk offsetting any of the cost advantages?
That's a really sharp point. And yes, it absolutely introduces lock-in. But the trade-off, and the market seems to accept this, is optimized performance. It's zero configuration time. So they're selling you efficiency and perfect compatibility.
Okay, so the tech works. But in AV, so much comes down to the spreadsheet, right? The procurement side.
Okay.
Which brings us to the commercial profile of this thing.
And this is where it gets really interesting, beyond just the speeds and feeds. So the price is listed at $118, which is competitive. But the real nugget here is its tariff-free status. That fundamentally changes the margin on a project, especially when you need, hundreds of these things. It's a huge cost reduction strategy.
And it's not just about being budget-friendly. There's another layer here that's, it's mandatory for certain clients.
Exactly. It's TAA compliant. That's the Trade Agreements Act. So for any government agency or federal project, that compliance is a non-starter. You have to have it. This little module becomes a key to winning massive contracts.
And that's all backed by a pretty impressive support package. We're talking free lifetime tech support phone, chat, text, you name it, plus free shipping in the USA.
You need that support because these modules, they are the quiet foundation that enables all the really complex stuff. You see Aurora's other products mentioned, the VPX series, the REX control panels.
Yeah.
Well, these SFP Plus modules are what allow those high-level scaled systems that you see at shows like IE to actually function. They're the unsung heroes.
So to kind of wrap up our deep dive here, the IPA-SFP-10GMM-1 is a super specialized 10 gig SFP Plus module. It guarantees that high-speed connection in the Aurora ecosystem. But for you, the integrator, its real power is in the procurement benefits, tariff-free and TAA compliant.
Exactly. Which leads us to that final thought for you to chew on. As the demands of AV over IP get more and more intense, connecting things like beamforming Dante mics and complex control panels, how does that pressure the industry to prioritize not just raw performance, but also these critical commercial advantages in the basic hardware? The infrastructure has to get faster and cheaper just to keep up with innovation at the endpoints.